महाविद्यालयाचे प्राचार्य डॉक्टर आर रायरे सर, महाविद्यालयाचे उपप्राचार्य डॉक्टर आनंदराव पाटील, महाविद्यालयातील माझे सर्व सहकारी प्राध्यापक बंधू भगिनी, महाविद्यालयातील शिक्षकेतर बांधव व या ऑनलाईन लेक्चर सिरीज मध्ये उपस्थित असलेले माझे सर्व विद्यार्थी मित्रमैत्रिणींनो, आपण ह्या सुरू केलेल्या ऑनलाईन लेक्चर सिरीजचं हे चौथं पुष्प आहे आणि चौथं लेक्चर आपल्याला देणार आहेत आपल्याच महाविद्यालयातील रसायनशास्त्र विभागातील सहाय्यक प्राध्यापक डॉक्टर दीपक नगराळे. त्यांनी या ऑनलाईन संदर्भातीलच जे अप्लाइड सॉफ्टवेअर्स आहेत, जे केमिस्ट्रीमध्ये उपयुक्त होऊ शकतात, अशा विषयांवर ते आपल्याला आज उद्बोधन करणार आहेत. तर मी सर्वप्रथम आपणा सर्वांचं हार्दिक स्वागत करतो. त्याच पद्धतीने आपले आजचे जे प्रमुख वक्ते आहेत डॉक्टर दीपक नगराळे सरांचंही मी IQACच्या मार्फत हार्दिक स्वागत करतो आणि नगराळे सरांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी आपल्या प्रेझेंटेशनला सुरुवात करावी. डॉक्टर दीपक नगराळे सर.
Okay, thank you, sir. So it is very nice to seeing all of you students and my friends, and I'm very thankful to principal of our college, Dr. R. Sir, who gave me this opportunity to interact with our college students. Since last 3 months, this pandemic situation when arises, we have not connected very much for any exchange of knowledge or any exchange of thoughts. So the sir has provided this opportunity, professor like us, to interact with the student and increase their knowledge regarding different things which are useful during this pandemic situation. So first of all, I want to welcome all the students who were interested in this entire session, and I am very confident about that. In the small amount, you can get something to utilize towards your future, and that can nourish your knowledge also. Okay, so we are starting our today's lecture as per our discussion was made with the principals, and at the time of discussion we have decided to interact with the student with the different subjects, and that subjects should be applied in their futures. So regarding this, we have put this title future perspective of chemistry softwares. I'm starting here a presentation, a short presentation, and then we are going to hands-on technique. How software can download it, how they can install, and how they can use for your regular routine or upcoming futures. Okay, so I'm sharing here the presentation window. Okay, so you can view. So title of our today's lecture or seminar is chemistry software for the UG student of future perspective. This particular title, okay, I want to mention what is the utilization of this title. This title particularly not only about the chemistry students, it covers all type of science faculties or who are interested towards software community or softwares, utilization of softwares in different. As we know that today's scenario, there is a very need of data entry professionals, and that should be a scientific data entry professionals. Okay, typing simple text on the document file recently all the persons or who have some knowledge of that document file or PDF, all these things, they can easily type or manage all type of documents. But some uh, professional data entry operator also required in different field. If you are going to different uh, sectors regarding a job perspective, then you need to think about the different soft learners, e-learning particularly, and that provides you a different uh, that is opportunities in that any other sectors. So not even the chemistry, all types of the students can get this benefit from this entire sessions. So I'm studying this. uh, First question is I have mentioned here, why this we are doing particularly this lecture series. As per I said earlier, this lecture series is enriching your knowledges. Apart from this tension situation, you can learn something at home. Okay, so uh, why this question, and the question's answer is this. uh, in today's scenario, when the world is facing a big problem of COVID-19, and this problem is going very drastically change, and hence the word is also going to be changed like this. And we know that from this entire situation we are going through, the word is not like before. It going changes very rapidly, and things are also going to be changed. And this changing situation, it should be adopted by us, is today's very important situation. Okay, uh, as as per a discussion put up in various type of seminars and conferences, that whether exam system, how type of the exam system is we are expecting, and that scenario, uh, soft skills, that is a software skill or e-skills, also one of the major factors which important in your coming future. Okay, for that purpose we are giving this lecture as your future perspective. uh, as we know that in today's situation, the most of sectors or sections which are affected in the COVID-19 pandemic, there are economy and education. Okay, economy and education both are interrelated things, and education which we belong. Okay, education is a worried factors in the world and India also, and how to educate us students in this scenario, and it is ultimately related our economy also. So education based on the e-learning or soft skills development, student also understand, or student need to adopt all these things. So we are going further. So objective of this our presentation is simple. What is software? As I have explained earlier, that all softwares are the computer-based programs which can utilize to benefit our daily routine, or uh, whatever we are going to learn, and that learn can be modified in the computer based. Okay, some softwares or some applications can also be operated by using mobile or Android software also, and some majorly applications are available towards the window. Okay, uh, as if you are student of science, then you should aware of basics of the computers. It is a compulsory. Okay, if you are going to any type of the interview further, or if you are going to the any stream after the BSc or after the MSc also, or PhD postdoc, or any next type of higher education level, there a computer is a prime requirement of that institutes or any job offer companies. Okay, so we cannot neglect or we cannot excuse. Okay, we cannot excuse. The main word is excuse. Many students are excusing uh, their knowledge and correlate with their knowledge with their economic situation, or they are uh, used to say that we are from the villages and we could not able to accommodate, or we cannot able to reach this type of the systems. Okay, so if your answer is that at the time of interview, the people can say, okay, we can understand your problems, but they cannot select you. Okay, they does not select you for that position. So the point of is that you have to adopt softwares, we have to adopt familiar with softwares, we have to adapt your subject relating softwares also. It not only about the chemistry, it not only about the science, it about only all types of softwares which available in the market, or which available in freely in website. Most of the softwares are free in the website. You should only search the required thing on internet, on Google, and you can get what you want. Okay, so it is not all about the chemistry. You can also avail a software on the botany, zoology, physics, or any type of the stream. And apart from the science, it is also commerce side. There various chapters regarding calculating the taxes, etc. And also arts faculty has very much softwares regarding the requirements. So the conclusion is that you have to adapt different types of the software techniques, and you should know basics of all these techniques. So by the introducing, our objective is to introduce a chemistry softwares. As we know, in undergraduate students, we certainly not interacted with this type of the things. So we have started that things interaction, and we have to adapt all these things. Present and future perspective, as I have already said that in present it's going to be very crucial role, and in future it is a compulsory, and that is mandatory to have a softwares or to learn the softwares. What our softwares are utilized in futures, what types of the these things, that is a writing a project, or writing of books, or writing or any other thing. uh, because if you are a UI-based student, you know that if you are going to the MSc, in MSc, we have projects, we have in first year we have a software trainings also, and there we compulsory norms, we have to know the basics about the software and that utilization of software. Okay, so today's lecture is also objectives that we can write a project, or we can visualize how to write different things. That is our questions. Okay, next, uh, if we are going to count what types of, what number of softwares are available in Word, so that I have a little bit of made a Google search on that, and I have found there are a total 121 different softwares, 121 different softwares only regarding the chemistry, and that softwares are available in the Google or any other websites. Okay, rather than this one-to-one softwares, there are softwares as come up with the three main types. That is a basic softwares, advanced, and professional research softwares. First type is the basic softwares. Basic softwares are belong to the primary information. Okay, primary informations, like if you want to know some zoological also application is there to understand the species generic of that particular animal, or any grassland botanical application is also there. You can describe that particular plant, and its species and generic of, you can get. About the chemistry, if you want the basic periodic software is also there, that can be available on computer, or that can be available on that available in Android application also. You have to just only Google search. Put up Google search a periodic table application, you can get a whole periodic table by clicking on any element. You can get all information of the particular element, hydrogen, helium, or any type of the element. You can get information, and that increase your knowledge regarding periodic table. That is the basic softwares, and that no need to be any type of professional computer or any operating system. Okay, that can install in your simple Android device or any program mobile, and it is a very simple thing. Some advances has made towards the drawing of structures. Okay, and advanced softwares are come up with the drawing applications where we can draw the different structures that especially two names I have mentioned here. That is a game sketch or game draw that basically use and one of the IS draw that particularly utilized for the drawing of chemical structures. Okay, if you go through your textbooks, okay, that textbook contains a different chemical structures. Chemical structures are should draw the with the softwares because the bonding and attachment of different radicals or different atoms is proper and that can be easily handled by the different software. Okay, we need not to mention a valency also. A valency can be satisfied automatically in that applications, and we are going further after hands-on technique. If you demonstrate, if you are going, if I am going to demonstrate you that time, that concept is going also resolved. That is the advanced softwares that are particularly utilized under UG and PG books or UG PG level. Okay. Another type is a professional and research software. They are mainly type of Gaussian or origin. There are two main word important. Word has important that software. Professional softwares, that means that utilized by the professional institutes like pharmaceutical institute, like many type of research companies are pharmaceutical industry that utilize professional softwares and some of the research software also. In this software, the Gaussian, it is one of the example I have mentioned here. Origin, it is one of the I have mentioned there because these softwares are the paid softwares that could not be easily accessed by any person, that needs to be purchased or that needs to be purchased by the university level or IITs level, that can allow only that things. This professional software you can practice after doing your MSc, or if you got admission to the PhDs. If you have got admission to the any research projects, then you have to study this professional softwares or research software during that time of period. Okay, the this all about the different types of softwares regarding chemistry, and what is our aim? Our aim is to provide a free softwares you can practice easily and know basics of that softwares and utilize in your curriculum or as well as in your future. Here I have some screenshot, made a screenshot to understand what types of softwares and how they are linked. First software is a ChemDraw, and that ChemDraw software has capacity to design the chemical structure. As we studied on blackboard, we have drawn a benzene rings, we have drawn a different types of long chain compounds, and that structures can also be drawn by the ChemDraw. It's one of the software and it is a frequently used software. Then another, and this one is its logo, and here what it look like, the window is look like. I have mentioned here. Then another software is ACDE Chem Sketch. That is a freely available software. ChemDraw is also freely available software, and the window is look like as mentioned is here. And another software we can use, that is IS Draw, and that IS Draw is very simple and it could not need any expertise on handling of any operations. So these three basically softwares we can utilize in our daily routine, and we can practice all these things. Then in today's scenario in the chemistry particularly, we have talking about the computation chemistry. If you go through this previously, okay, here These all these softwares, and on previous slide is here, we can have counting this particular slide covering basic, advanced, and professional research, all these three types, and all these three types, this summary of these three types are in the computation chemistry. Computation chemistry, it is totally a branch of chemistry which based on research, and that research is going through on computer without performing a laboratory experiment. First of all, we have performed these experiments or these theoretical results on computer or computer-based application. As I have already mentioned, that the Gaussian and the origin softwares are utilized for this particular things, and that is a computation based softwares. Okay, and that computation, it is a branch of chemistry, and this computer stimulated uh, operations utilize this the theoretical materials. Okay, and we can calculate the structure property and solid properties also, and that is a very much utilization in the today's research of chemistry. If you are going to research even today's in scenario, if COVID-19, how it COVID-19 interacted with the different drug molecules, it can be stimulated computerly by using computer, that is known as the computation chemistry. Any type of drug or any type of drug molecule, how can it interact with the RNA or DNA of viruses or bacteria or any type of protein molecule, it can visualize by using this computation chemistry, and the data provided by this theoretical estimations or theoretical stimulation, it can utilize to construct a specific bacteria or viruses oriented uh, that molecule, and we can synthesis drugs regarding these concepts. Okay, this is a concept of computation chemistry. It is also provided in the MSc in computation chemistry, PhD in computation chemistry, like organic, inorganic, physical. Then, as here we have mentioned some type of applications. Increasingly important field in chemistry. Have to understand experimental result, provide a guidance to experiment, application of materials in pharmaceutical, and it also utilizes some random materials, bulk materials, experimental R&Ds. Means you have to define new experimental procedure by using these computer softwares, and after doing this, we can okay, sorry for the interruption. So it is computational chemistry. All of the things I have already explained. Uh, let's after doing all this demonstration, we are going to start a demonstration on the entire session. So that's why we are gathering here. For starting this. Um, okay, to start anything, we have to go through the Google search, and that Google search is there. Wait a minute. So there are, I have mentioned two or three softwares that utilize for that particular system. Uh, there are many free softwares. First one of I want to say that one of the that free software is the Scheme Sketch. So if you type in Google search, that is a Scheme Sketch. Okay. ChemSK. If you type ChemSK, there one software application Google result is arises, that is structure and drawing software for academic professional. If you go through this software, uh, regarding this PPT, we have all types of links, Google G Drive links, software links are going to be uploaded on our YouTube channel. So you have to frequently visit our YouTube channel as well as our college website. There we are going to launch all type of softwares. So here, after coming to ACD Lab Chem Sketch Academic Use software, here is a download as an installation. If you go through the downloading, it will redirect it into the download of that particular system. After downloading this software, you can go through the downloads, and in downloads you have find this SchemSketch software. After downloading this software, uh, you can view this software in your start menu. In start menu, you can only search sketch. Look at the, here, their chem sketch is icon is appear. After clicking this chem sketch, you can find this application here. This ACD chem sketch, that is a freeware, you can utilize in any type of the Windows. The main role of that application is all types of the formulas, all types of their balances are already embedded in this application. If you put on the C, it is present in your left hand side. If you click on C, and whiteboard, if you click further, it drawn as a CH4. If you select hydrogen, it come up with its valency. If nitrogen, it come up with valency. And if you want to chain for formation, just click on the different bondings. It can be draw a different length. If you want to select particular length, you just want to do one thing. Just click on first uh, structure, then another click on stem. It will extend its valency and regarding its distance also. Okay, there if you want to make some different structures, it can be uh, as your hands. So after the getting this structure, it is another task how to numbering or how to name these structures. Here different types of icons appears. Okay, different types of icons appears, and regarding these different types of icons, you can draw the different structure. In this right hand corner, there are benzene structure, there are cyclohexane structure, cyclopentane structure. And if you want to extend this structure, uh, any type of the corner carbon, if you put arrow, it will extend this structure. If you want to carbon extension, you can put a carbon extension here. If you want to nitrogen in the ring system, you can enter the nitrogen system. And after the last point of that particular is getting a name of that particular IPEC name of the system. Here is one of the option in tools, that is a generate, and generate is having a name for the structure. If you take this application, it will convert the entire structure into the IPEC name. That is a main task of this entire system. And after getting this IPEC name, you can select all the data and paste where you want it. Okay, this all about this ACD ChemSketch software. There are many type of these softwares which can utilize for the chemical drawing structure, and you can utilize all these things your after TYBSc or any type of your writing purpose materials. Okay, there are one another software. It is known as ChemDraw. This window is appear here. This ChemDraw is different windows rather than this ChemSketch. This also come up with the different structures with already inputted on that particular window. And after the selecting this all the structures, you can also find a NMR. We can also find a C13 NMR. We can also find the mass of that particular in structure, and we go through all these type of properties regarding their performance. Okay, so here is all about introduction to the all about the softwares, and so here we are. It is a very short time to explain on that particular software. We need more than 1 hour. Our meeting time is limited to the 40 minutes. So I'm concluding all the things here. If you want any type of the future job perspective, so the conclusion of this entire session is that learning of this entire skills is very important. If you want any doubt ideas, you can write us on the YouTube channel. You can write us towards the mail or call personally. So it is all about our today's session. I'm going to hand over the session towards the Chavan sir. Chavan sir.
सर, आपण अतिशय कमी वेळेत जे उपयुक्त असे सॉफ्टवेअर्स आहेत त्यांच्याबद्दल आपण माहिती सांगितली. आपल्याला हे माहित आहे की 30-40 मिनिटांमध्ये कोणते सॉफ्टवेअर, अनेक सॉफ्टवेअरची माहिती एकाच वेळेस देता येत नाही, परंतु आपण तो प्रयत्न यशस्वीपणे केला. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनाही सरांनी जसं सांगितलं तसंच प्रत्येक जे महत्वाचे सॉफ्टवेअर्स आहेत जे तुम्हाला उपयुक्त असतील अशा सॉफ्टवेअरवर एक सॉफ्टवेअरवर आपण हँड्स ऑन ट्रेनिंगचे व्हिडिओ आपल्या महाविद्यालयाच्या YouTube चॅनलवर टाकू आणि त्याची लिंक तुम्हाला प्रोव्हाइड करू. आपण ते बघून त्याच्याविषयी जर काही शंका असल्यास सरांना YouTube चॅनलवर किंवा ईमेलवर पण विचारू शकतात. मी या निमित्ताने पुन्हा एकदा डॉक्टर दीपक नगराळे सरांचं हार्दिक आभार मानतो. त्यांनी अतिशय कमी वेळेत अत्यंत उपयुक्त माहिती विद्यार्थ्यांपर्यंत पोहोचवली. आपण सर्व उपस्थित राहिलात, आपणा सर्वांचे मी हार्दिक आभार मानतो. आणि उद्या 10 वाजता पुन्हा आपल्यासाठी पर्सनॅलिटी डेव्हलपमेंट या विषयावर आदरणीय प्राचार्य डॉक्टर आर सरांचं व्याख्यान होणार आहे. आपण सर्वांनी पुन्हा उद्या 10 वाजता भेटू. तोपर्यंत आपण आपल्या मनात काही शंका असतील तर आपण ईमेलने सरांना विचारू शकतात. पुन्हा एकदा सर्वांचे हार्दिक आभार मानतो आणि थांबतो. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच. थँक्यू ऑल.
Okay sir, thank you sir, take care all of you. Okay, bye.